All right. So, if you do decide to kind of seek help from a psychologist, this is basically a general idea of how they can help you. Um, so they can help return you back to a healthier mental state. So let's say you've been feeling like you haven't been yourself or you've been struggling lately. Psychologists can guide you through these emotions and also provide you with like practical strategies to help you return back to that healthy mental state where you feel like yourself again. They can also help you identify options when making important or professional decisions. With university, you're going to have a lot more experiences. You're going to interact with so many more people and have a lot of opportunities. So you will find yourself making a lot more decisions and important decisions about your life and career. So having a psychologist kind of help you through those things and kind of help you with your decision making and just give you some extra support is also really great. And a really important thing that Millie had touched on is that getting help as early as possible is really important. So that basically means you don't need a diagnosis to seek help. It's really important to get in there really early on to kind of combat those smaller issues. So yeah, they don't turn into something harder and takes even more work. And generally speaking, they'll help with a range of things. So it'll be things from like coping with studying or university life or anxiety and depression. It could also be things like relationship and family issues. So it's a range of things and they can help you in so many areas. So specifically seeking help with Monash Counselling is a really simple process. There are counselling services available by Zoom, and it's a really simple just call this number. You can find, I'm sure Nicole posted the link to counseling, so you can give them a call. I'm sure the mobile number is there. Just make that appointment, and the number of appointments are discussed with your psychologist. So the really amazing thing is that they're all free and they're completely confidential. So it'll stay between you and psychologists. And something really important for international students specifically is that it will not impact your visa in any way. Seeking help and getting that help that you need will not impact your visa. No one's going to know that you're seeking help unless you tell them. And a little bit more about mental health care plans. So that's kind of outside of the Monash sphere. So it's not Monash Counselling, it's independent Monash Counselling. You can only receive this through a GP. So your first 6 sessions are covered by Medicare, which is for domestic students. And for international students, it's OSGC, which is your private health insurance. It allows you to only pay part of the fee. So let's say the original fee to see a psychologist is $160. What your insurance covers, so Medicare or OSGC, will cover around $130, and the gap fee, what you would end up paying, is just $30. If you require more than 6 sessions, you will need to visit your GP again to request another mental health care plan over a 12-month period. It will cover up to 20 sessions, but the 20 sessions only until 30th of June 2022. So if you go to get a mental health care plan after that, it's only going to be 10 sessions.
Key thing that we just wanted to get across to everybody is that if you do need to seek help or you do need to see a professional, there's a lot of options out there. It's completely confidential. And if you go and see someone early and get help early, then, it's going to be the best possible outcome. To access help services, do we need to get a diagnosis? No, you don't need a diagnosis. So we really want to emphasize, guys, that you can just go there, have a chat. You might only need one session. You might just need to talk about one specific issue. They might be able to help you in a specific way, and then you feel like you don't need a session anymore. But it's just definitely go and seek help if you're struggling and if you feel like a counselor or a psychologist would be able to help. But if you feel like it's something that you just need to talk to somebody about, you can always just try talking to a friend or a family member first. Or even a peer, a student. So if it's academic related or if it's about a specific assignment, talk to your tutor, talk to someone else in your class. Just really talk to somebody. Someone else asked, are all the Monash counsellors psychologists? Yes, they are. All trained psychologists. They also hired recently some counsellors with specific international training. So if you don't happen to be in Australia, you can still contact Monash Counselling and they can still help you.